Good morning, I'm David Smalley with Elves and Angels. We're going to do a video here, assembly video on Kaylah's Cradle. I'll show you the parts. These are the two sides. You'll see the grooves here. This is for the large end to attach to. Smaller end goes here and the bottom here, and both sides are the same way. Then you have the smaller end of the cradle and the larger end, and then the bottom, Baltic birch. So we'll get started here. We'll start with the smaller end. Go like this. Push this down like this. That locks the side right onto the end, that groove that we just put in there. And then we're going to take the larger end up here. Okay, we'll just do the same thing. There's two screws on both ends. Like this, you can use either a Phillips screwdriver or a screw gun like I'm using. We use a screw gun because it cuts the time of the video down, and it cuts down the time that you have to spend watching the video. So now that we have the sides onto the ends, I'm going to take just take this in from the end like this so that you know that it's in there. Just raise it up like that and pop it down into that groove like that. That's all you have to do. And then you're going to have to take this side here like this, and you want to line up the piece of plywood with the groove in the side like I just did this. Okay. And then we're going to, with that all in, with the bottom into the sides and these locked in place, we're going to put on the other two screws on either end. One. Two. So that's basically Kaylah's Cradle right there. You'll see it has a good little rock to it. I'm going to tell you the only thing you have left now is you'll have birch plugs here that will cover the screw holes. Plugs and all wood are very susceptible to moisture, either dryness or moisture, expansion and contraction. The birch plugs are no different. We always drill the hole here for the plug with a 3/8 inch bit. The bit never changes. We always buy 3/8 inch plugs, and that doesn't change. There can be occasionally a difference in manufacture, not usually. Usually if that plug won't drop in there, it's swollen. You see that dropped in. You may have a situation where you live, or if the package has been in a moist environment for a long time, where it might be tight. Okay, just do your best. First of all, take Elmer's glue, school glue, anything, put it in, put a dab of glue on the inside edge, take your plug like this one drops right in, then just tap it with a hammer a little bit so that it seats into the glue. Like I say, if one of these is swollen a little bit, it might be a little more difficult. You may just have to set it on the edge and then tap it in after you've done the glue. All the plugs should be glued because you don't want them dropping out anywhere. This cradle actually also is available in hardwood. If you receive this cradle in hardwood, you're going to have numbers on the ends and the side in which you're supposed to line up. You're supposed to match like number 1 on the end, for instance, with number 1 on this end. And that will ensure the hardwood ones have been pre-assembled in the shop. So it's going to ensure that when you put that screw in, it's going to go into the place where it's already been assembled. It'll already been threaded in there for you. So just match up those numbers if this is in hardwood. This is in pine, this one here but we also sell them in hardwood. So that's about it for Kaylah's Cradle. There's nothing else. As you can see, it's very, very simple. Just take your time with it, get all your grooves lined up, and it'll slide together just perfectly. So, as always, thank you very much for supporting Elves and Angels for 28 years, and we look forward to serving you in the future. Thank you very much.